We are rapidly approaching the end of drafting season. And what I like to do the last week, what I think is the best strategy in drafting best ball teams the last week of the season, is to do it on drafters, cumulative scoring, some of the best tournaments in the field. We're going to draft one today in their flagship tournament. Let's do it. So today we are going to be jumping into this $15 tournament over on Drafters, and we need quite a few to fill it. So we're going to join it right now. And as we join it, let's talk about this tournament. We need 6 more to get in here. So why don't you all jump in? And while we're jumping in, let's talk about some of the deals that Drafters has. If you draft 10 teams in this Drafters Million tournament, you get 1 bonus ticket. 25, you get another bonus. 50, you get 2 more. 100 teams, you get 3 more bonus tickets. I'm not great at math, but that's 7 free entries into this tournament. And if you haven't signed up for Drafters, if you use the promo code SPIKE, you get up to a 100% deposit bonus. I believe that is our deal. Yes, 100%. Amazing deal. So some of the best ways to use your money in best ball right now is over on Drafters. This is how I sort of play it every year. I sort of cram my drafters teams in at the end of the year. I think we need 1 more for this tournament, but it's cumulative scoring, full point PPR, 20 rounds. And while we're waiting, let's just look at some of the payouts. First place is 500,000. Second is 200,000. 3 is 100,000. And as you go down the list, you see it is pretty much a flatter payout in this tournament, which is what we like. It looks like it might even overlay. So if you're chasing overlay, there needs to be 83,000 more entrants into this tournament for it to fill. So some of the best ways to absolutely spend your money is here in this Drafters tournament. Oh, we got Moxie in here. See Moxie firing this with us. And Wydad is familiar. If you're in here, let us know. I will adjust my screen here so that we can pay attention to the beautiful draft board. And I have to move myself somewhere out of the way, as is tradition. What's up, B. Kurt? What is up? Benny, Wydad, anyone that is watching, as I move myself into frame a little bit better and move myself up to the top here so that we can all see what is happening on this draft. Do you guys want music? Do we want this to be a music stream like we do on Sundays? Or are we just getting focused, just drafting, raw dog drafting, getting into this draft? What's going on, Olaf? What's going on, Tikasaurus? Some of the common names. Love seeing you guys in here on a Tuesday. Oh yeah, Tuesday. Tuesday's my busy day. How would I not know it's Tuesday afternoon as we wait for this draft to get kicked off? Drafting from the 5 spot, which could lead to a fun build for us. Oh, 6, the 6 spot. Sorry, I thought we were in the 5. We're in the 6. Drafting from the 6. I feel like I need music. I'm too amped. Just too amped. I think we need to do some music. Maybe I'll turn it down a little more than normal. But I think we need music today. I think this is a music draft where we thank Jesse Wilkins for providing us with the music. Just ready to freestyle, to be honest. And the draft has kicked off. Moxie kicking off this draft with Christian McCaffrey. Vital, valuable pick in this cumulative scoring draft. 20 rounds. As Olaf says, it is also cut down day today in the NFL. So we're getting even a player pool that might even tighten up a little bit more. Although I don't feel like we're going to get any huge surprises today. That's a good point. Why Dad said that Parham was good. He was drafted a ton early in the draft season. That is true. Just a guy that I always thought was going to do more. Always felt like he had upside. Always felt like he had some upside. We see Breece Hall go at the 103 in this draft. CeeDee Lamb went 2. And we are on the clock. I mean, I really want to grab Bijan and just be that guy, but I don't know if I have it in my soul to click Amon-Ra over Justin Jefferson. I don't think I have it in me as a person at the moment. Maybe sometime later in this week, but we're going to take Justin Jefferson. I can't do it. I could have taken Bijan because I'm a psycho, and we all know that that is one of the things that I like to do. I'm just going to remove this for 1 second, guys, and I'm going to try to get my overlay going, which sort of put this all together very last minute. And forgot to sign in to this, so want to sign in to get the overlay going. And we'll throw this all back on screen in 1 moment. Look at that. Look how fast I am. Some are saying I'm just the fastest streamer. Disregard the fact that I had to fix something. We're not even going to talk about that. That is blasphemy. What we were going to do is we were just going to draft this team with our overlay turned on. We have some really fun drafter stuff going on tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. You're going to hear this here first. Myself, Eric Beimfor, we're going to draft a high roller draft. So if you're looking to jump in a high roller drafters draft tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, we are going to be trying to fill that up and jump in there and draft one of those teams. And there might be a very special Saturday stream that we'll talk about in a second. Do we just want to have fun and draft Malik? I do want to draft Malik Neighbors. That's who I was thinking about. But I want to draft Achane. I want to draft Achane. Don't know what just happened there. But let's draft Achane. Let's do that. Start Justin Jefferson, Devon Achane. I think that is a fun start for us. Yeah, people were thinking that he was the tight end 1 after they released Everett. I don't know who this is, B. Kurt. What did I miss? But rest in peace to Sid Vicious. That was sad. It was sad that Sid Vicious passed away, but then I also had to relive the leg break that people felt the need to post yesterday. If you haven't seen the Psycho Sid leg break, I suggest you don't. Oh, Donald Parr, obviously, Rob. You can tell that I am not fully awake at 4 o'clock. I didn't even have a chance to go get my refresher to wake me up. That's going to have to be something I drink during the lab tonight, probably at 6 p.m. Eastern, which is free. The amount of content you're getting this week is amazing. Just like Rashee Rice going at the 103. All right. Do we want Mike Evans or do we want... Let's grab Mike Evans. I don't have enough of him across all tournaments. I feel like I should have more Mike Evans. And the great thing about this is we don't have to know our week 17 correlations. This is cumulative scoring from week 1 to week 17, which leads to a whole other set of circumstances while drafting these teams. Yeah, exactly, Betty. Why couldn't they just do a Powerbomb compilation of Psycho Sid? I don't want to see the leg break. God, the leg break is... Whew. It's like one of the grossest. Like, I've seen some gross stuff, and you guys are probably making fun of me because I do like horror movie reviews and watch all that shit and do that. Did Donta Foreman get cut? See, this is what's tough while I'm doing this while streaming. So I had thought that one of my biggest problems with drafting this year was not getting enough Jerome Ford, and if that is the case, which it looks like it is, should have definitely gotten more. Rice went 303, not 103. But yeah, Rice went the 303, pick number 27. People are grabbing them, man. They're grabbing them. So this tournament is another one in particular that the reason I wish I drafted earlier is to do what I did with other tournaments where I grabbed a ton of Rice. So yeah. Yep, Foreman got cut. Donta Foreman cut. I didn't see who confirmed it, but I do see it all over Twitter. I'm checking my... This is the other thing I do that is just absolutely asinine. While I'm streaming, I'm like, let me check Twitter, and I grab my phone. I'm at a desktop. Why am I not just pulling up a Twitter tab at my desktop? Professional, though. I am a professional. See Jalen Hurts, the cover boy of today's draft, get taken. I think I want to grab Sam Laporta. Man, I really like Trey McBride a ton, but let's grab Sam Laporta here. All right, let me get my Twitter tab open so I can track cuts. See if I can find anything important here. The Browns keeping 4 quarterbacks is interesting. I think that's more interesting than they only... Oh my God, is Pirine going to go to the Browns? I do need 2 monitors just for tweet text. I do. So the Browns, looking at their roster right now, they only have Pierre Strong. Obviously, they have Nick Chubb on, he's out for 4 weeks minimum. But they have Pierre Strong. They have Jerome Ford. They have no other running backs on their team. Are they trading for Pirine? Or going to try to pick up Pirine? Is that the plan? They have 4 quarterbacks. They're keeping Deshaun Watson, Jameis Winston, Tyler Huntley, and DTR. What is that quarterback room? What are we doing? Let's draft George Pickens. That's what we're going to do. Feels right. Feels great. Why do they have those? Why? I mean, I know we're doing that whole emergency quarterback thing, but you're keeping all 4 of them. That means something else is going on with Watson, maybe. God, couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, right? Trying to trade Jameis. Yeah, that's a possibility. I did see some Jameis stuff going on earlier today, but nothing concrete. Throw Tyler Huntley at running back. Yeah, that's what he looked like. He looked like a running back a couple of years ago. Yeah, I don't know, man. Are Browns giving off bad vibes? Are we getting bad Browns vibes overall? The Donta Foreman cut, two running backs that are Jerome Ford and Pierre Strong. Are they just making the ugliest best ball team ever? 4 QBs, 2 running backs, 5 wide receivers, 2 tight ends through 9 rounds. Yeah, Watson has to be hurt. That's got to be what's going on there. It's the only logical answer to what's happening there. Oh, guys, I am gonna have a hard time not clicking Jaden Reed here, and I know Rome Odunze is sitting there, but what's in your hat? My favorite personal story of all time. Such a great inside joke on that one that I'll actually probably share with you guys after my next pick, because today's stream is fun. We talk cut downs. It actually involves the music that we are listening to. I'll just tell the story. My best friend, the highly, highly talented Jesse Wilkins, who makes all of the music that I play here. We were at a Patriots game, so it's relevant because this is football related. We were at a Patriots game, and he ran into a guy that he knew from high school, and Jesse was making, EDM beats at this point and all kinds of stuff. And back in high school, he used to make a lot of hip hop beats, and this kid came up to him. He's like, "Jesse, you still making music, bro?" Jesse's like, "Yes." He's like, "I'm doing a lot of EDM and stuff." And the kid just looks at him dumbfounded for a few minutes. And he takes his 2 fingers, and he starts pointing at his chest, going, "Yeah, but what's in your hat?" with the most Boston accent of all time. And I've been saying that for the last 15 years because I cannot stop laughing at what's in your hat. So I'm probably the only one that found that funny. I apologize, but it cracks me up to this day thinking of the kid saying that. And Jesse's response just going, just looking at him like he's absolutely insane. Enjoyed it thoroughly. We are going to be back on the clock here in a moment. Can't do CJ Stroud. We have none of the Houston guys, and I would still want him stacked, even though this is cumulative. You still kind of want to play for those stacks a little bit. What if... Yeah, it's all kind of gross. I don't like this range. Let's take Cortland Sutton. And I don't want to hear it, but we're going to take Cortland Sutton. What's up, Duke? Thank you for joining us. We are doing Drafters Week. For those of you coming in late, you're going to see a lot of Drafters content because these tournaments are fire, and there's probably a ton of overlay in this one. And if you're going to chase overlay in any type of tournament, a cumulative scoring tournament is the best. It makes it that much easier to cash in. So probably the best tournament to be drafting in right now is the Drafters Best Ball Championship. You heard it here first. What do you make of NFL Cutdowns final list that is out? The main one we were just talking about that is crazy is the Donta Foreman one. I think the Cleveland Browns is interesting as a whole. We were just talking about how they're keeping the 4 quarterbacks on the list. That makes me worry about what's going on with Deshaun Watson. There could be something like we knew there was something going on, but it might be worse than we thought. Bad vibes all around for that. I mean, we don't even have to get into that signing, but keeping just, with Nick Chubb on the IL now, not the IR, the PUP list, whatever they want to call it, being out for 4 weeks and only having Jerome Ford and Pierre Strong tells you that they're looking at something. I'm sniffing out some sort of Samaje Perine thing going on there, which actually what I'm hoping for at this moment. Let's grab Aaron Jones, who I like in this spot. So I think the Browns are some of the more interesting ones at the moment. No problem at all. Duke used the spike deposit match, which is 100%. Again, I think this is not only is it the best tournament to fire right now, I think that cumulative scoring is the best entry level the best ball, because you don't have to worry about stacking correlation and stuff like that in terms of like game stacking correlation. You still want to stack your offenses, but I think whenever someone asks me about playing best ball, I do usually refer them to drafters, because I think this is a great entry point. I still think like even expert level, like two guys from our Discord, one came in first and second in this tournament last year. Dorito, shout out to you. God, why am I blanking on? I can picture his name. I was inverted was the other one that came in second. So guys that you will see in our Discord and probably other Discords as well are usually in this. We are I like this name. I didn't notice it. Make overlay great again. So I think we're gonna do a Green Bay stack here. We're gonna grab Jordan Love, one of my favorite picks on the board. We'll get Jordan Love with Jaden Reed. Oh, it was up dog. Sorry. I apologize. I was inverted. More rich than he was. Updog came in second place. Foreman to Dallas, maybe, possibly. I mean, that is potential. It is scary for some of the teams that we were drafting with these thin RB situations. He could go to Dallas. There has to be some. I'm more worried. I'm more interested in what Cleveland does with that third RB spot, personally. And I apologize. Tell Updog I owe him a drink next time we're in the same room. We missing anything else? Any other cut down news that I'm missing while I'm streaming? Guys, let me know. Kendra Miller did get placed on IR, designated for a return after 4 weeks, which is what we've been hearing all day. BBM5 is filling up before Saturday. How many more are you going to get in? Not many. I think in BBM, I got 105 entries. Maybe I'll do 5 more. Maybe I'll get up to 110. But like I said, my focus this week is going to be on drafters. I usually focus the last week, 2 weeks on drafters. So I will be firing mostly drafters up until lock. And for those of you that didn't hear it earlier, tomorrow we are going to do a high roller on drafters. Myself, Eric Bimeford, 2 p.m. Eastern, $250 buy-in. And Saturday, I will tell you about Saturday after this pick, because I'm scared. I'm actually terrified about what I am doing on Saturday. We're going to grab Rico Dowdle and pray that Tonta Foreman doesn't go to Dallas. Ugh. It hurt to click that button. I'm getting scared. We're getting scared. All right, Saturday. Don't tell anybody. But I think we're going to do a 12-hour stream and draft from noon to midnight Eastern Standard Time, which I know you've heard other people say they've done 24-hour streams, and they have. So maybe that doesn't sound impressive, but I have an overnight investigation Friday, which means that I will be working off of no sleep Saturday for the most part. So I'm doing an overnight investigation Friday night, and then I'm going to stream from noon to midnight on Saturday. So, RIP to me, essentially, because what am I thinking? But we got to get these drafts in. For sure, got to get some drafts in. As you can see, I only have 5 on drafters, so we're going to be firing quite a few of these drafts in the next week. trying to catch up. That is the plan. We are in round 11. It's going so fast, guys. Let's make our next pick. And I just want to remind everybody about the lab tonight afterwards. For those of you that are unfamiliar with the lab, it is something you're going to want to join tonight, especially. I'm not going to say this is the last night. We're probably doing it next week too, but this is the last main week of drafting. So there's going to be a ton of usable information in there. And we see Jerry Jeudy get selected. We are going to draft. Let's grab AD Mitchell. I've been trying to get more AD Mitchell across my drafts to begin with. I still like Downs quite a bit, so that's why I haven't gotten as much AD Mitchell. I know he's out, so AD Mitchell might be even better on these cumulative scorings where we know he's just healthy out the gate. So I want to do a little more AD Mitchell, so we'll grab him right now. Look at this, Benny trying to bait us, but then redeems himself by saying the other one. So tonight, 6 p.m. Eastern, the lab. What you do is, if you're part of the Spike Week Discord, Eric drops a link at 6 p.m. in the general chat to a Zoom call, and some of the biggest minds in best ball that you see in all your drafts jump in there. Moxie's in this one. He jumps in. There's other people that are jumping in that Zoom call, and we all start talking about what we're seeing in drafts, how we're attacking them, what we think we're doing right, what we think we're doing wrong. And it's very thought-provoking, and everyone in there is amazing because they help you. I always try to play devil's advocate for a lot of things, and a lot of other people do that for me in there as well. So it's really mentally engaging, and I really enjoy hearing concepts that people are working on through drafts. So if you're free tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern, that is free. That is in the Spike Week Discord. Look out for the drop at 6 p.m. Eastern. Usually goes for like an hour or two. I probably will only be on it for an hour. I also do other streamings. How old am I? I also do other things that I stream on Tuesday night. So sometimes I have to bounce by 7. But yeah, we're going to be looking at doing the lab tonight, which is very, very thought-provoking. Highly suggest you jump in there. It's going to be interesting seeing the Nick Chubb fall now because he's officially ruled out. We do see Trey Benson get snapped up. We are on the clock here. I love me some Zach Charbonnet. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to do Zach Charbonnet. We have a nice week 17 game stack going, which we don't really need. But the good news is, even though we don't need a week 17 game stack, they are a divisional opponent, so they do play each other twice. So that is a slight edge to grind out on these as well, is grabbing some divisional matchups. I don't force it, but it could be a tiebreaker on some things when you're looking through. As Greg says, the lab is awesome. Everyone here should come. It is very, very amazing. Greg's in there as well. He always comes with questions. He's one of those people that this is his first main year doing best ball, and he's approaching it in such a great way, bringing up great questions every week in the lab. Oh, Scott. So go in the Spike Week Discord. There's the general chat section. That is where Eric usually drops the link, and he usually tags everyone as well. So you might see a tag around 6 p.m. Eastern tonight. Beautiful. We look forward to seeing you there. It's crunch time, baby. Crunch time to get these drafts in. We are on the clock. I'm just scrolling a little bit. I think Leggett's my pick here. I do kind of want more Jalen Wright. Let's grab Wright. Let's grab a 5th running back. So the team as is Jordan Love, Devon A. Chan, Aaron Jones, Rico Dowdle, Zach Charbonnet, Jalen Wright. At wide receiver, we have Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans, George Pickens, Jaden Reed, Cortland Sutton, A.D. Mitchell, and Sam Laporta. And that's how you have to say his name. It's a scientific fact that you have to say it like Sam Laporta. Did A.J. Dillon get put on IR, out for season? Are Marshawn Lloyd bags? Are they alive? What happened to AJ Dillon? What did I miss with him? Where is that? Or am I getting trolled? Not saying that it's not real, but there's so much news going on. No, placed on injured reserve. Adam Schefter. Ending his season. Oh, baby. Scott saying his over 30% Emmanuel Wilson and big board is live. Oh, something with the neck. That's not good. We have a new Samaj AP Ryan spot to sweat. Also, this Josh Jacobs run out for himself is getting annoying. I'm going to say. I'm a little annoyed by it. We're not excited. All right. Man, we're going to be coming up on our next pick. I think 2 picks make a ton of sense here. So we're going to at least get one of the guys we want. Well, Baker was one of them, so I think we're going to just grab Luke Musgrave here. And just get our second tight end. I think with Laporta and Musgrave, we're kind of all set at the position. I think that works out for us. Yeah, 2 neck things is not great. Don't think we'll be seeing much A.J. Dillon on a football field again, which is sad. Really wanted him to hit last year. We got the opportunity we wanted him to get. It didn't work out. Hope he feels better. I act like he has the cold. Hope he feels he's got a neck injury that's not allowing him to play football for the next 6 months. Where can we go with our next selection? What is the quarterback list right now? Look at Archie snapping up Sam Darnold for his 3rd QB with Dak and Lawrence. But he does have Addison, so it does make sense. I just saw the name. I was just like, oh, maybe. And no. We will not be getting 15th round Sam Darnold in this draft, according to Archie DFS. How dare you, Archie? How dare you? Don't take that seriously. People have in the past. We'll be fine. We'll endure. We'll get through it together. You know what? I'm just going to say it. I'm going to draft Marshawn Lloyd with that AJ Dillon news. I'm going to overreact. And I'm going to just do this super Green Bay stack with Jordan Love, Marshawn Lloyd, Jaden Reed, and Luke Musgrave. And you can't stop me because I have control of the buttons. And I drafted him. I understand that he's hurt. Definitely deserves better, Benny. Definitely AJ Dillon deserves better. Self says, this is my second year doing best ball. The Spike Week Lab has been my favorite part of this year. It's a very informative and welcoming group of individuals on a Zoom call each week. Mostly true. I will say that I will probably troll you in the lab, but just me. Everyone else is great. I'm the worst. I'm definitely the worst out of everybody. And I think everyone, when I have to leave early, there's probably like, oh, thank God, now we can actually get this meeting going. It's probably the way it plays out, I'm assuming. Like, that idiot's finally gone. We can say our real takes, our real concerns, our real strategies. So 99.9% of the people are great, and then there's me. So do what you will with that information. Coming up on our 16th round pick. God damn it, C. Morris. You know what? We're going to have fun. We're just going to take Justin Fields. I don't care. We have Jordan Love. We took George Pickens. I'm going to take Justin Fields. I'm all hyped up. I'm probably overtired is what's happening. But we're going to do it. We're going to take Justin Fields to go with Jordan Love. 20 rounds in this draft. You can't stop me. I have control of the buttons. I'm fine with it. What other news am I missing out on? What's Schefter saying? Vikings waived former 2022 first-round pick Lewis Kine. Singing. Nathan Peterman got waived today. The fact that Nathan Peterman is still in the NFL, shout out to him for making money, because woof. I saw that Gable Stevenson. It's sad that I knew that Gable Stevenson was released, but they're saying he might sign with the practice squad. That's what you get when you were given one of the best opportunities and you squandered it with a bad attitude. The Gable Stevenson story. Dude had everything working for him. It was going to be to the moon for that guy, to the absolute moon in the WWE. And he showed up with a bad attitude, didn't work for it, could have been a megastar. And now he's getting released by the Buffalo Bills and praying that he catches on the practice squad. Sad times. Sad times. I am don't tell anybody, but I'm still very interested in Marvin Mims. I think there's been decoys. I think he is going to be fine this year. And especially when we can get him in the 17th round, I still like Marvin Mims. So we're going to keep that quiet. Yeah, we were just talking about the AJ Dillon out for season Self. Not great. Not great. We still got a ton of moves that are going to happen. Anything else? Trying to see. Looking at the Eagles releases right now. Paris Campbell. John Ross. Nothing that concerns us. Yeah, not seeing anything else. Keep me posted. Yes, Gable Stevenson, the world champion wrestler in real wrestling. Yes, that Gable Stevenson. I think he won a gold medal. Went and signed with WWE. They were going to rocket ship him. Went to training. Apparently was a massive dickhead. got released after a couple years of not trying, decided he wanted to play football. That's not working out for him. So we'll see. Oh, yeah, I forgot about all this too. The Narek Prince is getting cut. We drafted him like once, maybe twice. Do we say good night, sweet prince? ... I guess we have to. We are on the clock. Do we have any New Orleans Saints? We don't. I'm going to try to backdoor something with Derek Carr, maybe. You know what? Let's take De'Ami Brown. Let's take a gamble that he gets some playing time. We got a 2682 build at the moment. Oh, we're auto picking going forward. We're not allowing that to happen. Probably could have taken Derek Carr and worked something there, but I think we're fine. I think the team is fine at the moment. Yeah, everyone's surprised about the Foreman thing right now. Buddy, if I could listen, Nolan, he's a dickhead. But let me tell you something right now. If I could do a backflip on stream after every single draft, you think I wouldn't be doing a backflip on stream after every single draft? 100%. You would get a backflip every single stream if I could do one still. And by still, I think I tried to do one once and landed it maybe in high school 3,000 years ago. Great on trampolines. There might not have been a better backflip on a trampoline than me. But if I could do a backflip after a great pick, we're going to take Derek Carr because 19th round. Unstack Derek Carr. Sure, we'll figure something out. We'll get there. We will get there. I would not backflip drafting Derek Carr. That's not backflip worthy. We're just going to get that out of the way. It's not backflip worthy to draft Derek Carr. I understand. But the team as a whole would be. Greg was taking Jonathan Foreman on his Jonathan Brooks builds. If they are both out to start season, I'll be in a hole. So that sucks. And it's why I don't always one-for-one correlate that stuff, like for multiple reasons. There's other players I'd be doing that with as well. I'm not saying that was bad process. I'm saying if you were doing that with almost all your Jonathan Brooks teams, I wouldn't have done something like that. I wasn't taking Foreman at all to begin with. I thought it was thin at best to start. I understood the premise of it, but it just, I didn't love it. Things are not looking great as I scroll down and try to figure out what I want to do here. Oh my God, I should have looked at the Saints cut list. Did A.T. Perry make the team? Quick. Did A.T. Perry make the team? I need to make sure that he's on the roster when I get 0 points from him. Oh my God, I'm so scared. Did he make the team? Oh my God, he made the team. We're going to take A.T. Perry. He made the team. We made the team. The team of Jordan Love, Justin Fields, Derek Carr, running back Devon Achane, Aaron Jones, Rico Dowdle, Zach Charbonnet, Jalen Wright, Marshawn Lloyd. Wide receivers are Justin Jefferson, Mike Evans, George Pickens, Jaden Reed, Cortland Sutton, A.D. Mitchell, Marvin Mims, De'Ami Brown, A.T. Perry, who is on the New Orleans Saints. Verified. We have just verified that A.T. Perry made the Saints roster. We know he's going to get this team 0 points, but he will at least have a jersey on while he does it. We also have Sam Laporta and Luke Musgrave on this team. Guys, going to be a huge drafting week here. We're going to be doing a ton of streams. We're going to be doing drafters today, tomorrow, probably Friday, definitely Saturday. I will definitely see you on Sunday as well. And then Monday, probably have something on the list there. So once again, I'm just going to plug that we have the lab tonight at 6 p.m. Eastern over on Spike Week. You go into the Discord. There will be a link dropped in the general chat. I would highly recommend going over and joining us in the lab this evening. It's always great for hearing the process of others, what people are thinking, working through cut down day as well. As far as that goes, drafters, use the code SPIKE, get 100% deposit match if you haven't drafted on drafters yet. We'll be doing a ton of more drafts this week. Until next time, I will catch you guys later. Peace. Woo! Those were some spicy takes. Want to stay up to date with all of the other spicy takes we're going to have over here at Spike Week? Why don't you press that subscribe button below? You turn notifications on, we draft a team, boom, you know about it. We have another spicy take, boom, you know about it. You can be there. You can draft with us. You want to stay up to date? That's how you do it. All right, we'll catch you later next time here at Spike Week.